Hey guys, Rob here. So this is the Vulcan Sports Car Challenge. There's no LMP3s in this race. I guess there weren't enough registered. If you haven't done so already, join me on Discord at Sim Racers United. Link will be down in the description. And at this time, I would also like to please ask you, if you're not done so already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, drop a comment down below. There's a couple things, a couple questions in this video. Please watch the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the questions or your answers to my questions during this race.
Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 7 in the right column. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead. Race car speed is 53 miles per hour.
Wad up first one.
I guess 6.
I guess 20. Perfect. I would be starting 30th, so if we lose 6, I'll come out of the pits right where I should
start. Hey, you know what, if I can make
well, this is how this race is going to start. So who's at fault here? The BMW ahead of me that caused me to slow down so aggressively, or the Porsche behind me that wasn't paying attention and slammed into me, giving me the 4X. Let me know in the comments.
Yesterday, so I'm going to be hard. Shit, I'm making up spots fucking on pace lap.
Is this supposed to be a multi-spot? Damn, that sucks. I was excited to practice multi-spot.
GT4,
That's okay. That'll be a problem.
Catch up to the guy ahead. All right, Rob.
No, the Porsche stopped in front of the BMW abruptly. BMW stopped abruptly. But me to slow down and immediately stopped abruptly, and the Porsche behind me this time was paying attention, but looks like he slammed on the brakes and lost control, as does this BMW at the start of the race. Alright, so it's going to be interesting. Let's get on with it. Alright, so here's what happened.
When we exit the pits, we should be in position.
Because of the guy that hit me on the pace lap, BMW in front of me that was very erratic on the pace lap, but stopping the way he was. I did not prepare my tires. My tires were very cold. Then going into turn 3 when he basically dive bombed me and went off track, I was more distracted by him than I was about paying attention to my own car. Ultimately spun the car out and, well, you see the result. Crashed into the wall. So now we're at 8x, not even one lap into this race. We're towing the car back to the pits. And I'm not going to lie, it's about 7-8 minutes worth of repairs. So we're just going to cut through that until something fun comes along. Luke. And just like that, car is just about finished being repaired.
You're going to be cool and let me buy repairs
plus 2 minutes or so to tow the car back to the pit. So we're roughly 5-6 laps down. Actually, I believe it's 6 laps down. Yeah, so it's what it is. This race did not start off very well, but hey, it's Laguna. It's always a challenge, right? You got to beat the track before you can actually beat anybody else. This time the track So at this point, I'm not going to take any risks. I'm not going to try to, exploit any track limits or anything like that. I just want to finish this race with as few incident points as possible. We already have 8 incident points. I do not want any more. Yeah, we're just going to cruise around the track and do a rolling chicken followers. Alright, so yes, I slowed down to let P run by. I don't want to be in his way. I don't want to be in anybody's way. We're not in the same race. I'm here just to try to sacrifice my safety rating at this point. iRating is getting changed. So just trying not to get any more incidents and try to lose safety rating if I can. So if you look at the standings, you'll see that the car ahead of me is still 5 laps ahead of me. So there's virtually no way I can make up any ground. There's no, unless somebody crashes, there's no way I'm making up 5 laps. I'm not that fast. I'm not going to push it around the track to try to get any spots. But what I will say, these guys that are noticeably slower, if I come upon them, I can't pass them out of trouble because I'm safely. Yeah, if they're underdriving their car a lot, it's going to affect how their car is. So you want to try to get around as much as possible, because if they're underdriving their car, it can force you into making a mistake as well.
pulling up the race
Looks like
line, not
Nunes.
sitting.
Incident in rainy curve. We think it might be Nunes.
Sorry about that bump, Victor.
Martin, I'll let you go by it and start finish.
Badger, you know you've got no room.
Far right, clear right, right side, clear right. Far left. Still there, clear on the left.
Alright, so I had to get around that Mercedes that was in front of the black one that was closed. At the same time, P2 and 3 4 came up behind us, so I tried not to hamper their race at all because they are racing for position. Behind us. So I don't want to get if I would keep on that black Mercedes, I'd probably put him off track. So it's best to just get around him, but it seemed as if he didn't realize, either he didn't realize I was a lap car, 5 laps behind, or he felt that because he was laps ahead of me that he should have a position ahead of me. I don't know what it was, don't care what it was, but anytime you're in a situation like that, you guys aren't racing each other, just get in a position. That's what I would do.
Okay, well, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Right side, clear right.
I let P4 by. I didn't want to hamper his race at all. Coming out of, well, going into turn 6. I took a narrow exit coming out of turn 5, so he could have a fast turn 6. So you notice that Mercedes I passed, that was ahead of me before 2, 3, or 4 got he's what, really 3 seconds back, or over 3 seconds behind, so
That's half distance.
and with that, honestly, nothing exciting happens. We'll just cut straight to the end of the race. And, yeah, we'll shorten this up a bit. Alright, let's go on board for the final lap of this race.
White flag, last lap.
Thanks for holding me up, Sato, you fuck.
So this race didn't go as planned, so it is what it is. And that's going to mess me up on the race that followed after this, which will come up in another video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Drop a comment,